What if the greatest investor of our time just made the biggest move of his life and no one's paying attention? Warren Buffett didn't just step down, he left behind a mountain of cash timed with near-perfect precision. While markets crashed, he walked away with $348 billion in cash. That's more than Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft combined. Was it luck? Or did he see the storm coming before the first drop hit? And more importantly, what is he planning to do next? Because when Buffett moves, the world watches. And right now, he's loading a financial weapon no one saw coming. Hello guys, welcome back to Finance Perception. Warren Buffett has officially stepped down as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. And as he exits, he's left behind something massive, a war chest of cash. Since 2024, Buffett has quietly sold off tens of billions in stocks, more than doubling Berkshire's cash reserves from $167 billion to a jaw-dropping $348 billion. And the timing? Impeccable. Because just as the market began to unravel in early 2025, Buffett was already in cash. Today, Berkshire Hathaway sits on its largest cash pile in history, bigger than its public equity portfolio. In fact, it's more cash than Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, and Microsoft combined. Let that sink in. You could buy every NFL team, every NBA team, and still have $34 billion left over. That's how much liquidity Buffett left on the table, and the big question is, why? Did he predict this crash? Was it a lucky call or the move of a master strategist? Buffett has always been more than a stock picker. He's the market's emotional compass. When he moves, people follow. Because in a sea of noise, Buffett's philosophy has been quietly crushing the S&P 500 for over 6 decades. 20% average annual returns versus just 10% for the index. That's not strategy, that's legacy. And yet, his recent moves break from his own golden rule: buy and hold. Instead, he's been selling relentlessly. 10 straight quarters of net selling. He sold off over 600 million Apple shares in 2024, worth $117 billion, slashing Berkshire's stake by 67%. Apple, the company Buffett once called the best business I know in the world. He also dumped 41% of Bank of America and trimmed other financial stocks. Why would the king of long-term investing bail out of his favorite companies? Because, maybe, he saw the writing on the wall. And so far, the results speak louder than the critics. Since January 2025, Berkshire Hathaway stock is up nearly 10%. The S&P 500, barely 2%. That's not random. That's positioning. And Buffett didn't do it blindly. He relies on one chart, one metric, something Wall Street nicknamed the Buffett Indicator. It's a simple formula: total market cap divided by GDP, and anything over 100% overvalued. Right now, it's near 200%, one of the most overvalued moments in market history. The last time it looked like this? 2000, right before the dot-com crash. 2008, before the housing bubble burst. So, while others were still riding the bull, Buffett quietly left the party. But he didn't just step away. He armed himself. Today, $334 billion of Berkshire's war chest is stashed in U.S. Treasuries, 88% of it. Risk-free returns, earning $12 billion a year, guaranteed by the U.S. government. And here's the twist: that's more U.S. Treasuries than the Federal Reserve itself owns. In Buffett's world, that cash isn't idle, it's ammunition, what he calls his elephant gun. Because when Buffett holds this much cash, he's not just waiting, he's hunting. Back in 2022, as markets plunged, he went on one of the biggest buying sprees in history, deploying $50 billion, scooping up stakes in Chevron, Ally, Occidental Petroleum. So now, as 2025 unfolds and markets stumble again, we're left wondering, what is Buffett preparing to buy next? He said it himself, he's waiting for a deal big enough to shake the earth. And he only fires that elephant gun when the world is in panic. So maybe this cash pile isn't about fear. Maybe it's about opportunity. Maybe Buffett is loading up for his final legendary move. One more game-changing acquisition, one final bet on America's future. Or maybe he's waiting for the storm to clear, letting others panic. Because as Buffett has said 1,000 times, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. The fear is here. The cash is ready. The clock is ticking. And if history is any guide, Buffett is about to strike. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found value in this video and learned something new, give it a thumbs up, twice if you did. It helps us reach more people who are eager to learn and take charge of their financial future. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.